I think we're just going to talk about the Phillies Karen, what's going on with this. I guess apparently it's a huge national story now. And it's just absolutely insane to me how, over a freaking baseball. It's a baseball. It's a baseball that is made from cowhide, and then they put red seams on it and everything like that. It's in flaps. They put the cowhide together, and then they stitch it, like I said, with red stitching and everything like that. They put it together, and then they put mud on the ball. And then once the baseballs are mudded up and they're ready to go, they stay in like a humidor at most stadiums. And then they go and the umpires take a bunch of baseballs and then they go into the game of play. So we're going over the history of baseballs right now. I didn't expect to take that kind of route in this video, but here we are. So the baseballs, they go into play. And when the pitcher gets the baseball, they throw it to home plate. And a couple of outcomes can happen. The batter can either miss or he can make contact with the baseball. And in this case, against the Philadelphia Phillies and the Miami Marlins, Harrison Bader was up at bat, okay? And he takes his bat and he swings it. He swings it as hard as he can, and he makes contact. I can't talk today. He makes contact. He hits the ball. It goes way far away, way into the upper deck. I don't even know what the Miami Marlins stadium name is, but it goes into the upper deck, okay? It lands in the upper deck, kind of maybe 5 or 10 rows back. I can't remember how far it was, but it was a decently hit baseball. He crushed this ball, and he's not known for hitting home runs, so I will give Harrison Bader credit right there. Good job, Harrison Bader. This is a couple of thumbs up that you're going to get in this live stream. So he hits the baseball. It goes up into the upper deck, like I said. It lands on the ground, okay? And when a home run goes up into the stands, it goes out of the field of play. This isn't Jeffrey Mayer where somebody grabbed over the side and took it from play. No. When the baseball is hit out of play, all right? It goes into the stands. Everybody can get the baseball. All right? It's fair game. Everybody can get the baseball. Everybody has a right to it. So this guy, he's over, kind of on the left side of where this freak is, where this scumbag lady is, and he goes over and he grabs the baseball, okay? He grabs it. Everybody has a chance to get the baseball, okay? It's not like where it goes and lands right where you are, you have the sole right to that baseball and it's nobody else's but yours. No. You can go over and you can grab that baseball and it's yours. It's your baseball, okay? So the guy took it, he grabs it, he goes back over to where his seats are, where his son is, his amazing son that's so excited to be at the baseball game. I don't know if this was his first game, but I do know it was his birthday. So what an amazing birthday present this is for this little kid, this guy that's probably like 9, 10 years old. This is every little kid's dream, to go to a baseball game and catch a home run ball or get a home run ball from your dad. This is what baseball is all about. It's all about family, hot dogs, beer, and apple pie. That's what baseball is all about. So he gives his son the baseball. He hugs him. They embrace. It's an amazing moment. Everybody's happy. This is a great moment. This is what it's all about. But right then and there, where everything's going great, everything's going great on this kid's birthday. This Karen, this loser, this freak with a typical Karen haircut, the let me speak to your manager haircut, this dyed haircut. Of course it would be somebody like this. It's always this person. She goes over there, she gets in the father's face, and she's like, "Oh no, that's my baseball. Give it to me. I got it. It was mine first. It landed by me. I have the right to the baseball. Give it to me." And the father is like, "Sorry for that. Sorry for that Karen impersonation. I scared all of you away. I'm sorry. I had to do it." But the father's like, "You know what? Screw this. And let me know down below if the father made the right decision. Would you have given this psycho the baseball, or would you have held on to it like a man and been like, you know what, this bit, I'm not going to say the word, but you can go back to your seat, you freaking idiot, and this is my baseball, suck it up. But he gave the baseball to her, and you know what, I don't know if that was the right move. Do you succumb to the losers and give them what they want? I don't know about that. I don't know if he should have done that or not, but he gave her the baseball. He was like, you know what, screw this. I have my son here. I'm not going to cause a scene, whatever. Here's the baseball, you loser. It's just, like I said in the beginning, it's just a pigskin. And you know what, you can have it. I get out of my face, you loser. You Karen, get out of here. So, I mean, and that was that. That was pretty much what happened. And then after the game, I think the Marlins gave the kid like some stuff, like a care package or whatever, or they told him to like hang around after the game and you know, we'll make it up to you or whatever. So that was kind of cool. Hooray for the Marlins. You know, you guys aren't very good at much when it comes to baseball, but you know what? Great job, Marlins. You did something right for once. Good for you guys. I'll give you guys a thumbs up for that. Great job. But after the game, you know, the kid and his father and I guess some other people that were there, they got to go like deep into Miami Marlins Stadium, and they got to meet Harrison Bader. And then Harrison Bader gave him like a signed baseball bat and stuff like that. And that was pretty much it. And then it turned into a viral sensation. Like, this was everywhere. I can't even go on any social media right now and not see this freak of nature Karen's haircut all over my feed. And you're like, why is this a thing? Well, for one thing, when it comes to baseball, baseball has a bunch of unwritten rules. And one of those unwritten rules is you don't steal crap from kids. All right, you hear that, Zach Hampel? Stop stealing baseballs from kids. I mean, I wish Zach Hampel would get this viral and then we could just get that guy out of here, but that's another video. Anyways, it was a sensation. It was absolutely, it's going crazy right now. But I mean, that's the other part of this. Like, so we know the identity of this lady now. I guess she's from New Jersey or whatever. She works, or she did work for a school district as like an administrator or something like that. And we know her name and everything like that. But does something like this warrant, you know, like going after somebody and like attacking them and like doxing them and everything like that? Is that something that we should do? Or, you know, what do you guys think about that? And yeah, let me know down below in the comments. I'm trying to figure out how to get to the comments. I can't see any of them. So let me see if I can get those on here, if there is any. Okay, there we go. I got the chats up. So if you're here and you're watching, let me know, you know, do you think this Karen, this witch, this psychotic, let me speak to your manager lady should be getting doxxed right now? And like, I guess she got fired from her job too. She got fired. Yeah, her life is freaking miserable. I would not want to be her right now, especially when you're dealing with like Philly fans. Philly fans take everything so seriously. And I'm not saying that as like, oh, it's not that big a deal. I'm not saying that. But when you screw with Philly fans that like hate Santa Claus, that like killed Santa Claus or whatever, like, you don't screw with Philly fans. Like, they love their baseball, they love their sports, they just won the Super Bowl or whatever. It's a great town for sports. I love Philly fans. I wish my Seattle Mariners fans were as good as you guys, because we probably maybe have something to root for if, you know, if we were that passionate. But we don't, and we suck, and we're never going to make the playoffs, and we're never going to win a World Series. But that also is another video. But, I mean, yeah, she got doxxed, and we know her name now, and she apparently got fired. But, you know, I don't know if we should take things that far or not. But, yeah, that's what's happening, and I just wanted to come on here and get your guys' opinions on it. You know, is this warranted? Like, if you go to a baseball game and you see, like, some person or psycho, like, steal a ball from a kid, do you think they should be, like, canceled from society? Or do you think, you know, we've gone a little bit too far. Because, like, if you think of, like, things in history, the only thing I can kind of compare this to is, like, Steve Bartman or, like, Jeffrey Mayer, you know, when they. Everybody knows the story of that. But I cannot remember the last time something like this happened. And it was like a viral sensation where, like, everybody's freaking out. We're, like, doxing everybody. It might be because social media is so big right now and we have access to information, like, instantaneously. But I'm sure, like, if Steve Bartman happened today or Jeffrey Mayer, you know, when he reached over the sideline or over the wall and grabbed Derek Jeter's home run ball, I guess if that were to happen today, it would probably get blown up and those people's lives would be destroyed. But I mean, this is absolutely crazy. I had no idea something like this would go down and it would be, you know, as blown up as it is. I'm excited, or I'm interested to see, like, what happens next if, like, this lady comes out and makes any comments, or, like, there's some sob story, or, you know, she comes on and is like, "Oh, I'm sorry, you know, forgive me, it was an accident." You know, I'm interested to see what happens there, or if it's just gonna blow over and then everything's done. But yeah, I just wanted to come on here and discuss that and get your guys' opinions on it. I'm gonna upload this after I'm done on the stream. I've made a couple of videos now about this on my channel. It's there now, so go ahead and check. Go ahead and check those videos out. I just do, like, off the cuff videos because I think doing scripted videos is kind of lame and it seems kind of fake and cheesy. So I kind of do these, like, weird off the cuff type videos where you have to look at my mechanic face. But no, I'm not really a mechanic, Nicholas, but I do kind of work with, like, metal and stuff like that. So I guess you could say I'm a mechanic. I, like, look for a living. But anyways, and then I make, like I said, cheesy YouTube videos for people to see and stare at my weird face and my, like, old man beard where I'm getting white hairs now. But yeah, I just go check those videos out and let me know what you guys think. You know, is this stupid? Are we overreacting? Or, you know, did this, like, I guess she's a liberal too. She's like a Democrat. So I don't get political on this channel or anything like that. But I mean, that kind of makes sense for, you know, it to be some crazy Karen that, you know, is a liberal and she dyes her hair like weird colors and stuff like that. So I'm not shocked it was somebody like her that grabbed the baseball and, like, tried to steal stuff from a kid. So that makes sense, especially this kind of reminds me of, like, Zach Hampel too. That's another thing. I'm like, why can't we go this viral about everything that Zach Hampel does? He does the exact same thing. He pushes over kids. He goes to baseball games. He's like 50 years old now or whatever, and, like, tries to get baseballs. He's got, like, an obsession with, like, collecting balls and stuff, which is weird. Like I said, it's just a little, like, cowhide that's put together with red seams and stuff. I don't get the obsession with, like, baseballs and stuff, but that's kind of the thing that kind of blew this up. I mean, it's a kid's game. Baseball is played for kids. And this guy had his birthday. He was there. He got a baseball from his dad, which, like I said, is every dad's dream, to, like, get the ball for your kid, like, catch it or go over and grab it and, like, give it to your son. That's what the game is about. And, you know, when you steal that from a kid, you're kind of like a piece of crap. I mean, why would you do that? It's a freaking baseball. You can go to, like, the team store and get the baseball for, like, $1 billion. I mean, what's the big deal? It's just like a cowhide that's overpriced and overblown. And you go over there and you make a scene and you're like, "Oh, it landed, like, by my feet. I'm entitled to it because reasons." So stupid. Yeah, Nicholas, she's stupid. She sucks, and I don't know, like, if we should be blowing it up like this, but I mean, you stole something from a kid. You brought this onto yourself. You made the decision. You're an adult. You know what you were doing, and this is what you get, all right? But yeah, totally stupid, but yeah, I'm ready for, like, the John Boy breakdown of this too. Like, I'm ready to see, like, him interpret what they said, even though he probably doesn't know what they said at all. He just kind of like makes it up on the go, and it's kind of funny. I'm interested to see the John Boy breakdown of this. Let me know in the comments, Nicholas, or whoever's down there. Like, do you like the John Boy breakdowns and stuff like this, or do you like this kind of off the cuff content and all that? But yeah, I'm excited to see like other people's perspective on this and what they think. It seems like everybody's kind of in agreement that it's kind of a scumbag move to, like make a big deal of this and steal from kids. So yeah, but yeah, thanks for coming into the live stream, guys. I'll probably do a little bit more of this, but yeah, go check out my most recent videos. I made 2 like off the cuff like short form videos about this. I think they're both about 4 minutes, where I go over like what happened, like we talked about here, and then I talk about how people on the internet that can literally do anything in the span of a day. We know what this lady does for like a job, or what she did for a job, because she got fired, and they found out what her name was in less than 24 hours. It's insane what we can do with technology these days. It's nuts. And now we're going to be getting AI. So you can't get away with anything these days. You can't get away from stealing from kids, which I guess for this lady that kind of sucks. But yeah, go check out my other videos. We'll probably do some more live streams and stuff. I got another video popping up on the channel tomorrow about the supposed Astros cheating 2.0, where Taylor Trammell, he's a former Yankee. He played for the Yankees last year, and he had a little scuff mark on his bat from like Scotch-Brite or something, or like those steel wool things. I don't know why he like scrubbed off part of the bat or whatever. Maybe he was like trying to rub it or something, and it's scuffed off. I don't know. I don't know what baseball players do. I'm just some weird, crazy guy on YouTube that talks randomly and rambles on forever and ever. But yeah, I talk about that in my video that I'm going to be dropping on the channel tomorrow. It comes out at 10:10 a.m. Pacific time. So check that out. Look for that video. It's going to be kind of crazy. I get wild and animated on it. So go check that out, guys. But yeah, let me know down below. Share this video. Share my other videos. Join the team. We talk about baseball all the time. I'm trying to get more consistent about baseball stuff, because I think I'm going to try this format out a little bit more, where I can just ramble on and just have my unfiltered, just like crazy takes and stuff like that, and just tell you what I'm feeling, what I think about what's going on in baseball. So I think I'm going to try this out for a little bit, and try not to do the scripted, like super like cheesy fake type videos where people just read off a script and then put B-roll of baseball stuff on there. So yeah, thanks for hanging out, guys. Thanks for being here, Nicholas, and everybody else who's been watching. And yeah, share this video and come back for more. And I'm happy to have you guys here. Thanks for being here. See you later. If I can figure out how to turn this video off, that would be great. If you're down there still in the comments, let me know how to turn off a live stream, because I am still new at this. Yeah, this is just totally, we're just going off the rails right now. We're going off the rails. This is crazy right now.